It can only be you, yeah, it can only be.
Hi guys, my name is Ryan. I also go by Urban on Instagram. You guys can check me out at HRBVN. I am a photographer for YEWKS, and I'm also the hype man.
All right, Ryan, so let's get started with the basics. So where were you born and raised?
So I was born in Baltimore. I lived in Baltimore until I was about in 2nd grade, and then I moved down here, and I grew up here until present day.
Okay. And growing up, what were some things you were into growing up?
I think I had the typical childhood. You know, I was into playing with my friends. We played a lot of manhunt and tag. We played a lot of like flag football and stuff in the neighborhood. So I think I had a pretty general childhood growing up.
Got you. Growing up, what was it like at home for you?
Growing up at home, it was nice. I wouldn't say that like we were spoon-fed things, but we definitely got things that we worked for. So I definitely grew up with a good work ethic for sure.
Got you. So as a kid, were you into photography, into the scene at all, into pictures? Did you like looking at pictures? What got you into it?
So as a kid, I wouldn't say that I was into photography, but I definitely knew that I had an artistic side to me for sure. I used to be big into drawing when I was younger, actually. So drawing was what really like ticked that artistic bone for me. But it wasn't until I graduated that I actually got into photography.
So once you graduated, you actually got into it.
Yeah.
So how long now have you been doing photography?
So now, present day, I've been doing photography for about 8 years. I got my first camera when I was about 19, and now I'm 26, so about 7.5, 8 years.
So that's a pretty long time. So in those 7 to 8 years, what are some of the things you'd say you've really caught your eye and that you remember that you've experienced?
Man, I've had a lot of experiences in 8 years.
Lessons you've learned?
I think one of my best experiences that I've had is having my work posted on IMDb. For those who don't know what that is, that's a website where you can go and look up credits for movies and stuff like that. So my work is on that page, which is really cool. Lessons that I've learned is just like how to deal with people. Everyone is different. Everyone is different in front of the camera. They're different when it comes to how they conduct their business. So lessons learned is just how to deal with people on a day-to-day basis.
Got you. What are some things you want to do moving forward for your future?
I want to get more conceptual with my photos. I feel like sometimes when I pick up my camera, it's meaningless shooting. I want to cut that down. I want to only pick up my camera when I know that I'm about to create some firework.
Got you. Now, I know as a creator, everyone hits that roadblock sometimes, but what keeps you going and keeps your creative mind flowing?
I would have to say probably my work presence, like my job. The people around me are super creative, so like that's always an inspiration. And then even the people that I hang out outside of work, they're all creatives in one way or another. So just being around that constant energy just makes me want to make sure that I'm always working on myself.
So who would you say are some of your favorite creators out there now, whether it be other photographers, models, artists, musicians?
Bruh, there's a lot of them, man. I draw inspiration from all different avenues. I think some of my favorite artists are Tone Graphy, which is my boy Devin. He tells stories amazingly, so I get inspired by that. I have my boy Jonas, who also is a great storyteller and just sets like really moody vibes, so I get inspiration from that. I think one of my biggest inspirations is this dude named Savatic. He's a guy from New Jersey, and he's where I get like my big nature stuff from. He has a really big thing with like editing his greens and stuff like that, so I think I draw inspiration from that as well.
All right. So now we got to know a little bit about you personally. Tell us what you do with YEWKS.
So with YEWKS, I do 2 different things. Primarily, I do photography, so I photograph a lot of the models that come through for the YEWKS brand. I do product shots for us. I also photograph in the studio for portfolio use. And then I'm also the hype man. When we're at those shows, you're definitely gonna hear my voice. 9 times out of 10, I'm probably gonna lose my voice along with my boy Cam up on stage. So yeah, those are the 2 things that I do when it comes to the YEWKS brand.
What does YEWKS mean to you?
YEWKS to me means being able to be yourself without being judged. I feel like everyone that I'm around in this collective, like even though we all come from different paths of life, like we all understand that and we use that to our advantage. We don't have to worry about coming into a house gathering or going out with the crew and like thinking that we're not going to fit in or that something's off about the vibe. Like we can all have a good time together and there's never an issue.
What is your message to the people?
Keep being yourself, man. Like, know what you're doing, know why you're doing it, understand your self-worth, because if you know your self-worth, you're not gonna allow yourself to put out bad content, and in that, you're not gonna give your clients bad content. So once again, my name is Ryan, but like I said, I go by Urban on Instagram. That's HRBVN. Don't mispronounce it. It's pronounced Urban because the inspiration comes from the plant and the nature. So like I said, check me out. Once again, I'm YEWKS photographer Ryan.